let us introduce each other. It would be better for us because we are meeting for the very first time. Would you mind introducing yourself, or I can introduce myself, whatever you wish?
Okay, I'm going to introduce myself.
Okay.
Yes, as you know, my name is Rohit, and I'm calling to you from Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. And about my qualification, I have completed my graduation. Nowadays, I'm running some business, and apart from this, in my leisure time, I love to read book. That's a very common thing nowadays. Everyone utilize their time in book, and apart from this, I love to play cricket. But due to time, I usually don't get some time for playing. That's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, that's really nice to know about you. So let me introduce myself. As you already know, my name is Ashotabdi. I'm talking to you from West Bengal. I'm talking about my academic credentials. I have done my graduation and post-graduation in English literature, and I have also completed BA. These days, I have been teaching online as well as offline. I'm talking about my hobbies. I also like reading, singing, and dancing. And these days, I have been running my YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Speak with Short Topics. That's all about me.
Yeah, sounds amazing as you are a teacher and you are teaching nowadays. So that's great. So may I know, ma'am, which subject you are teaching?
Yeah, I teach offline English subject, only English. I don't teach any other subjects. I teach only English, whatever they have in their syllabus. In their academic books, I teach them. And online, I just teach spoken English.
Oh, you teach English. Yes, yes, got
Yeah.
it, got it. It's wonderful. Hmm.
So you told that you like reading books. So these days, are you reading any book?
Oh, yes, I'm reading a book, but not the kind of the book I cannot disclose because the that was very normal book. I'm reading book for enhancing my communication skill as well as language. As we are, I'm here for learning. So just kind of the child book, right?
Okay, okay.
But
And yeah,
because, you
these
know,
days it
I
will.
have tried to read like some like some kind of special book as like mindset atomic habit. But what I found there, I was not able to understand all the concept what have written there, right? So I think at first I need to go for as like a beginner level book. So that's nowadays I'm reading the children book.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, I do agree with you because it is quite sometimes it happens, it becomes quite impossible for learners to understand what actually the author is trying to convey. So it becomes really difficult. That time we start feeling bored, and that is the reason we quit. We do not show our interest to read books. That happens with everyone. I even each and everything. It is quite impossible to understand each and everything. Some things you will be able to catch, but some things you will not be able to catch. This happens with everyone, not only with you. But keep reading, you will understand. You have to read twice or thrice, and then only it's possible for you to understand all the things. Because I have also started reading a book that is The Power of Subconscious Mind. So everybody is reading, so I also thought that let's read. And yeah, I teach a woman, she's from Chennai, so she sent me a PDF of that book. So I started reading. I understood few things. I didn't understand few things. So this is how. But I tried to read twice, and if I don't understand, I read that twice. So this is how I also come to understand. So you have to also do the same things. But if you, even if you think that no, I should read children, book, that is also quite good because they are written in simple language. You'll be able to understand easily.
Okay, I don't think like it's make any sense. Like if you are not getting any point to somewhere and you are utilizing your time, you so it's one kind of wasting your time. Yeah, but I'm totally agree with you. If you will try to read that book and that context twice and thrice, so definitely you will get something there. It's a kind of repetition, and repetition always sometimes help to get understand.
Right. Right.
So
True.
I'm going to talk
And
about this especially a book because we have started, some like a topic as like a reading. So definitely, I would like to know you like how anyone can develop their habit to reading book because I have seen most of the people they share their experience. They want to read some book, but the thing is that when they comes in reading, so they feel they feel sleepy because they don't have a what can I say experience and a habit of reading book. So according to you, I would like to know how anyone can develop their reading habit.
yeah. So we do not read. Most of the time, people, sleep, especially people, feel sleepy when they don't understand. When something is complex, when you are not able to understand, at that time we feel sleepy. So, what we have to do for that, we have to go to a quiet place where nobody is there, no distractions will be there. You have to read in a quiet place so that you can give your 100% attention. You can immense concentration. Immense concentration is required to read books. So you have to go to a quiet place where nobody will be there, no distractions will be there, and you don't need to take your mobile phones there too, because sometimes what happens sometimes we get some notifications and it can distract us easily. We get distracted. Somebody might send you message, and we get easily distracted. So we should not keep our phone, especially while we're reading books. But I know it is quite difficult to do, but if you do first day, you have to read for 20 minutes, then you have to increase that time, and this is how you have to maintain. This is how I think. I always try to find a quiet place where nobody will be there, and no there will be no such distractions where I can get easily distracted. I always try to find this place. So you have to go to a quiet place, I feel sure. What do you think? What's your opinion on this? What's your take on this? How
It's
can
really
people
at first
inculcate this habit of reading books?
Yeah, at first I would say I'm partially agree with you. If you don't have a habit of reading books, so at first try to find a good place, peaceful place, quite there no one can disturb you, and then try to read at least in initial time, at least one or half page every day, and gradually try to increase them. Don't jump on like no, I have to read 5 page and 10 page every day. And the one things we can do, we can go through the simple book. But I believe, as you mentioned there, um, why we feel sleepy when we did when we unable to understand the point, and if you're not
Mhm.
getting any kind of the interest in any areas in any book, so definitely that would be very hard to spend some time there. So it mean try to find
Right.
your interest, and interest in the sense you can go through interest book in which field you have some interest. It's like any kind of the books like story books and other book. So try at first try to find book interest of you, and second thing is start to, with like a small effort, at least 1.5 page, and second just yeah after then you can gradually increase your like 1 to 2 page 3 page like that, maybe you can develop your habit of reading.
Absolutely. I also do agree with you. We should not aim for that. We should not aim like that. I will finish this book in a month, in 2 months. We should not bound this kind of time limit. So that we will mind distract. So it's always better to read one page or 2 pages. Do not go for many pages. It can also help you, right?
Actually don't go to other others way. I mean some of the they want to just copy to others, because many of this people they say like I read 5 page 10 page every day, and within month I have a
Whatever I make. videos. At that time, I faced these issues because I live in a village, so I face these issues a lot. Whenever I try to make videos, that time it happens. Yesterday
it's
is also happens. Today is also.
it's a very
Yeah,
common things, and as you as you keep in your mind whenever I will go for make video, so that the same things happen with me again and again. So exactly, definitely that things will be happen in that particular time, specific time.
yeah,
So don't think like that. It's a very common things, and it can happen to anyone if he or she from in talking at home in home. So light anytime can go on.
yeah, yeah. It happens everywhere with me. So yeah, you were saying something. Please go ahead.
Actually, what I was saying, okay, the thing was that don't think about other and don't look to others what they are saying and what the strategy and plan they are following. Maybe might be they are totally different. Their perspective and their knowledge totally different. It means someone is completing within 1 month one or two book, so it means they are able to read. They have a habit of the reading, but you don't have. So first making a habit, try to read just at least one or two, and then you can develop your habit. I think I was saying like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You have covered so many. We have
So
covered a few tips anybody can follow to inculcate this habit of reading. Yeah.
So what do you think in order to become a good speaker, in order to grab many knowledge, some of them say watching is important and reading is also very important. So what's your take? What's your view about the reading and watching, and what is the difference? Which would be better and good for enhancing our knowledge?
Yeah, to enhance our knowledge, we have to keep ourselves updated. So it would be you are watching some things and you are taking knowledge from that. It is also okay. And if you are thinking that I can get a lot of information from a book, then you have to go for book too. Whatever you feel comfortable, wherever you feel comfortable. Some people do not like to read books, so they can watch something and they can take information from those kind of videos too. All the time, it's not necessary that you have to take information from the book only. You can also take things because people these days, for example, somebody has read the book Power of Subconscious Mind, and he or she is telling you something that book. So you can also take information from that person. There is nothing wrong with that. So it is not true that you cannot learn things from by watching anything. You can learn so many things by watching like news and podcasts. You can learn so many things. It will be easy. Even when somebody explained something, it becomes easier for us to understand. So it's also better if you are not feeling comfortable with books, you can also go for watching things that can help you, like news, podcasts, anything.
Yes, really, in order to enhancing language, in order to enhancing our knowledge, both are essential and important. It's a depend up to you where you are feeling comfortable and in which you are, more able to grasp easily. Because maybe in pictorial form, in picture ways, you can learn easily. And in order to read books, sometime it can be difficult, challenging, but both are important and essential. It's a depend on you where you are feeling comfortable. Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
So
And
what?
sometimes what happens, we forget. When we read anything in books, we might forget those things. But when we watch something, we never forget that. So visualization has a power. You can also use that.
Yes, really. Sometime we have we cannot we never forget the things we have watched somewhere, because
Mhm.
that incident kept in our mind since a long time. So
Mhm.
I think watching is good, but we cannot deny reading as well. because in there you need to focus a lot, and you need to concentrate a lot. And while concentration, you can grab easily, you can keep in your mind for a long time.
Yeah. For reading, it is really required. Immense concentration is required. You have to be you need to pay attention while you are reading books. So that is also good. It's a great habit. If anybody can inculcate this habit, it would be great.
Yes, really. So one like a question pop up in my mind. The question is that viewers always want to see in any video how they can speak and how they learn. Right. So it's a one kind of, I'm going to ask about you, like your not journey, but little bit how anyone can develop their English language and how anyone can learn this language.
Yeah. Actually, it's all about practice. The more you practice, the better you become. You have to practice more and more. That is the I don't think there is any shortcut which we can use and we can become fluent in this language. We have to speak more and more. We have to work on our grammar. Knowing the rules is not important, but you have to work worksheet. You have to make many sentences. You have to take one tense and you have to make many sentences. If you are taking simple present tense, then make 100 sentences in simple present tense only. Like there are a lot of subjects, I, you, he, she, and take different pronouns in subject place and take different verb in verb place. And we all know that English follows SVO pattern. We all know how to make sentences, but sometimes it happens we get stuck. We know all the rules, but we cannot make sentences. So we have to work on that too, and we have to speak. Speaking comes through speaking, so you have to speak for that. And to expand your vocabulary every day, try to learn 3 or 4 words. No, do not go for many words. Learn only 2 or 3 words and try to discuss those words with your co-learners. And this can also help you to build a good vocabulary. So, and it's all about vocabulary. When you don't have enough vocabulary, that time you will get stuck. You will fumble, you will stumble, you will try to find some words which is suitable for the context. So it might hinder you from speaking fluently. So you have to expand your vocabulary first of all. And to expand your vocabulary, you need to work every day. Every day, try to take 2 or 3 words and try to make sentences by using those words in different tenses, modal verbs. This is how you have to work on. Oh, and we all know the rules, what we need to do. Just we have to speak more and more. That is the one and only mantra I can say.
Yes, really well said and well explained. You like in order to become a good speaker, you need to expand more vocabulary, because without vocabulary, you cannot make sentence even. So
Mhm.
it's a very important part of our language. So at least one or two, at least 5 words we can learn every day, and we can practice according to words. Definitely, we can get command of this language. So, and the other question is that how we can keep motivate while learning, because nowadays what's happening, many of the people, majority of the peoples, they want to learn English, and they try to learn, right? But after after some months, some days, some they felt their motivation, and they feel like that no, it's not a for me, it's not a cup of tea, I cannot uh, I cannot learn. So motivation is a very important, and keep motivate is also important. Maybe I'm full of motivation right now, but after 1 hour, but after 2 days, 5 days, 1 month, I lost my motivation. So how anyone can keep motivate while learning?
Yeah, it happens with everyone. When we find that we are not progressing, we're not becoming fluent, that time we feel demotivated. So today I learned a quote that is by Winston Churchill. So he is saying that success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So regardless of success or failure, we have to keep moving. That is what the he is saying in this quote. So we have to keep moving, whether we are getting success or not, whether we are facing failure. It is quite obvious that all the time we're not going to get success. So we don't need to worry about whether I am becoming fluent in this language or not. We have to keep moving in this journey. As you have started your journey, that you have to keep moving whatever may come in your life, whatever, sometimes we face some health issues, many things, many issues occur. So we face these problems, hurdles, obstacles, challenges, many things occur in our life. So yeah, it happens with everyone, but we need to keep moving. That is the thing we have to keep in our mind.
Yes, really. Again, you explained well, and I'm partially agree with you. Don't focus on your aim and goal. Try to focus your process of learning, and try to focus on journey. If you will feel, in your journey, so definitely one day you will get all the things, and keep motivate in the sense, remember your remember your day when you will become fluent, right? And always, actually everyone has some aim and goal they want to achieve. So if you have a good motto for getting, so definitely you will keep motivate all the time. That goal will motivate you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And all the motivational speaker, they say that when your why is strong, that time you don't need to get any kind of motivation from outside. You will keep yourself motivated all the time. And outside motivation really cannot help us to go ahead in our life. So all the time we have to keep ourselves motivated.
Yes,
So
really.
for
Again,
that
why is
reason,
very important.
you
Please
yes,
proceed.
for that reason we have to shed. For that reason, we must set our goals.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, why plays a very crucial role to achieve in order to get and achieve any goals, because I why always motivate us for and force ourselves to do something, and definitely why should be clear.
Yes, yes. That is what
Mhm.
I also believe. Okay, so it's been long. I think we can wrap up the session today. We'll talk later. If you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can wrap up the session because it
Yeah,
has been 20.
actually, I have bombarded of the question, but definitely I will ask you in next session.
Okay, okay, sure. We'll talk later. Thank you so much for giving your valuable time. It was really nice talking, and you asked all the questions are very, very important. People are going to get so many informations from this video. I feel so.
Thanks
Thank
for
you so much.
answering all my question, and it was lovely conversation. I have learned all the things to you, and it was my pleasure to talk with
I
you.
know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice day.